What's up, guys? Mike here, or Poofesure, and before I start story time, I just want to say a couple things. First, I've been getting quite a few questions about when I will play with you guys or have another open lobby, and I do want to have another full-out open lobby um, before I refresh my friends list, which will be coming up in a couple weeks. So in the next 2 weeks or so, be expecting another open lobby for everyone that's on currently on my Poofesure friends list. I truly apologize for not being able to play with you guys as much. So I want to end it off on a good note and try to play with you all again. And I know I haven't said anything about that open lobby that I had like 3 weeks ago now. And does that say ass on the wall right there? Wait for when I turn around. Does that say ass right there? Right there. Are you seeing it? It's right next to that. It's like written in blood. It almost looks like it should be part of Saw right there. Okay? I'm sure you guys have seen it. I'm not sure if I'm trying to talk to a wall, or I'm talking to my computer screen. Of course, my computer screen's not going to come back and talk to me like, oh yeah, that's an ass. So I don't know if you guys actually saw it. I mean, it's not an ass. It's not like a drawing of two butt cheeks. It's the word ass. Anyways, back to the open lobby. So I haven't reflected on that at all, and it turned out decently. There are a lot of you with awful microphones, but I'm not. I mean, I still enjoy playing with you, regardless if you have a crappy mic or not, but there were just a lot of questions, a lot of noise, and it was kind of chaotic, and I didn't know how to, like, refresh through because I had way too many people that wanted to play with me, and I could only play with 17 of you because I'm one, and we can only have 18 in a party. So, for the next open lobby, of course, I'm still keeping the same friends. I'll release a date in a later video. So be looking out for that, and if you want to get in the lobby, make sure you're on exactly when the lobby starts. And one thing I noticed is and rather than inviting you guys, because I tried to invite people based on how you were inviting me, and I just got so lost and confused. My thing was lagging because I was receiving so many invites. So I'm just gonna go to private match at the exact time the open lobby starts, and the first 17 people to join me will be part of it, and that's how the next open lobby is gonna be working out. And if you guys aren't on my Poofesure friends list and want to be, after that final open lobby, I will delete everyone and have another and set up a time and date for another re-add, meaning you starting at a certain time I will start accepting friend requests and you can get in there. So don't worry, I'll say all that stuff in a later video. And the second thing is I just want to thank you for the support I've gotten on the past couple videos. Well, I know Minecraft is generally lower views, lower likes on my channel. And I don't mind that because I'm a Call of Duty channel, but I still enjoy playing Minecraft, and I have some of you that like Minecraft too. So I'll still post that here and there. But for that last commentary that I did and the last LOLs that I posted yesterday, they both got over 100 likes. So I am greatly appreciative of that. It really shows that that I do have support on my channel. And for a 2,000 subscriber channel, 100 likes isn't that bad. I actually did the math. It's only 5% of my subscribers. Wow, I'm a math genius, aren't I? It's just 1 divided by 20, or 100 divided by 2,000 gives you the same thing. 5% of the subscribers liked it. It's not very high when you look at it, but I like to compare my channel to other channels' subscriber count and how many likes they get, and I think I'm sitting at a good position. I see some that are a little bit smaller than me that get more likes or whatnot, but I need to stop comparing myself to other channels and just be happy for what I get. But just thank you so much for liking and leaving your feedback, whatever. So let's start with story time with Poofesure. It's been a while since I did one of these, and this is I'm gonna start out with a story. I actually think I can do 2 in here. They're gonna be 2 shorter ones, but they're both from school, and they have both happened this year. In school, I'm not much of a person that pushes my luck with teachers. I'm not like this hooligan that goes running around the class naked and the teacher's like, go out in the hall. I'm not that kind of kid. I'm more of a kid that, I just sit in the classroom. I make my comments when they're needed. Sometimes people laugh at me. Some people just stare at me and go, why did you say that? But everybody has those moments where they say something stupid that they wish they could take back. But I was in Spanish class today. It's a new semester now, so there's different students in here. And I was sitting next to a new kid, and I don't know him very well. And he pulls out one of those lightsaber mints. Lifesaver? Are they light? I'm pretty sure it's not a lightsaber because that's from Star Wars. But a lightsaver? It's one of those mints that has the hole in it. It looks like a donut. It's white. But he had one of those. So I was like, oh, are you going to offer one to me? And then he felt bad, and then he gave me one. But, of course, the teacher, she's walking by and hears the crinkling. I should have had a wrapper down here to display or to give a sound effect. Like, I don't know if a piece of paper makes the same noise, but it was loud because it's fairly quiet in the classroom. And the teacher just looks at me with a weird look, and she's like, she knows that I have candy now. So she picks up the trash can, brings the trash can to me, and then I throw away the wrapper in the trash can because she's looking at the front board because someone else was answering a question, and she was looking at the board and listening to the other person. So she just held the trash can next to me, but she wasn't looking at me. So then I took the candy out of the wrapper and put the wrapper in the trash can, and she didn't even notice. I felt like a genius. I really felt that I have officially outsmarted one of my teachers. I just felt like I snuck into a hospital and pretended to be a doctor, and everybody thought I was an actual doctor. That's the kind of feeling I had because I just outsmarted my teacher. I put the wrapper in there and kind of put my hand down to make it sound like it made a sound, and she just set the trash can back down by her desk and walked on. And I had my hands closed before she got the trash can. She looked at me and saw both of my hands were closed, or well, she at least saw one of my hands were closed, so she knew I had something in there. So I just took my hand that had the piece of candy in it, stuck it by my pocket, and then put the wrapper in there. She walked away. I put the candy in my mouth. I looked at my friend, or not my friend, he's just a kid sitting next to me, and he was like, he thought I actually threw it away. I fooled everyone in that classroom. Gosh damn it, Poofesure is a jokester. That is what I am. But that might have been a really weird story, and maybe you guys are like, I do that every day, but, for me, that's pretty cool. And what I really hate is when people, kind of related, but when people put their gum under their desk, and then you put your hand under your desk on accident, because, your desk is someone else's desk, too, in a different class, and they stick a piece of gum up there, and then in your class, you're just like, oh, I think I'll put my hand under my desk for whatever reason. Then you touch gum, and you're just like, ew, I hate that. But anyways, here's my next story. My next story is when I fell asleep in class, which happened this year. I'm not one that falls asleep in class very much, but this is the first time I did it. It was just a few weeks ago, and I was just shit tired. It was the class right after lunch. I was just ate, and I was tired, and I wanted to fall asleep, so I kept on dozing off. And of course, in this class, we were just reading all class, so I was just staring at words and just kind of falling over and catching myself, and eventually I ended up falling asleep. I only slept for maybe a few seconds before I woke myself up, but when I woke up, everybody in the freaking classroom was just staring at me and smiling. I was like, what did I just do? And it turns out that I was breathing very heavily, that the whole freaking classroom was just listening to me. Yeah, and then I was drooling too. So I had my hand and my face in my hand. I was drooling all over my hand and my face, and I was breathing heavily. So everybody was just looking at me and laughing. Even the teacher looked at me and laughed. I only slept for like 30 seconds, but I managed to get the attention of the whole class centered around me, and I don't know how great those stories were, but I have better stories. Maybe those were good. I don't know. I have more stories, hopefully ones that are embarrassing and funny. But here's a little clip. I was getting quite frustrated in Modern Warfare 3 today, and I thought this was quite ridiculous. Shooting right at him, and I don't even know what happened, but the hit detection was just awful. And this guy with the UMP, I mean, who puts an ACOG on the UMP, really? But he turns around and just absolutely rapes me. And I thought I had to share that with you guys because I just got so angry. And that's why my gameplay today wasn't that great. I just could not get a good game to save my life. So that's what you're stuck with. Anyways, later, guys.